Yo, bartender.
Bar's closed.
Hey, yo, bartender, what's good, man? Let me get a drink, man. Let me get a shot.
Hey, man, I know you just pulled up to the bar, but we closed.
Come on, man. You gotta be able to give me a shot, man. Come on.
You look like you need a drink, man, but I hate to tell you this, man. We about to close.
So you need to tell me all these people out here, they got drinks and they got shots, but I can't get nothing. The bar closed that soon?
Okay, man, I don't know what else to say. I got this shorty half my age at the crib, and I'm trying to get to it. But last call was 10 minutes ago.
You know what? It's alright. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna get you one drink, cause it look like you need it.
One drink? I can do one drink. I can do one drink, cause I really, yeah.
Hey, man, anything, man. Look like you got a lot on your mind and you need a friend right now. Pour it on me. Ain't no last calls here.
Bar Talk with Jay.
All right, welcome to Bar Talk with Jay.
Welcome.
One of the things I want to tell you is brought to you by Dispose LLC. One of the things I want to tell you about this company, we've been doing great things, but I said I got secrets and I can't release it just yet.
No?
But let me just let you know, up in Tennessee, I got a new family.
Yes.
Alright?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all more about my new family in a little bit, but just understand we going to be great. I'm going to tell you more about it where you can find out about what all I'm doing, because half the time I'm out of town. Please understand, what I'm doing there ain't no different than what I do here. I take care of my people. That's what I do.
That's great.
So please, check out Dispose and check out what's coming. Only thing I can say it like that, and I want to tell you more, but I was sworn to secrecy. My business partner is something funny, boy. He won't let me do what I want to do, but all I want to do is tell you, keep on sticking with Dispose. We're going to be doing great things. Name might not be the same, but we're going to be doing great things. And that's what we do over here at Dispose LLC for now. Now I got to get back to this person been rocking with me, man, going on 6 years. He come in each and every time with a smile. We can't figure out why it is, but he tells me each and every time, this what he do. Craftmatic. How you doing tonight, big baby?
I'm doing good, Jay.
I told you, bud.
Everything's lovely, man.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I got a few problems, but
Just a few?
Yeah, just a few. But
Okay. You want me to add mine to
I'm
yours?
still in the game. No.
Oh, okay. I mean, you seem to be so good at it.
I'll pray for you if you want me to.
You know, somebody else told me that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, why you gotta pray over me?
Yeah,
I mean,
hey, listen, instead of dropping it in my lap, how about I pray for it to get out of your lap?
yeah. Because it was like, I gotta pray to be with you. You hell.
Yeah.
What kind of hellion is you? I thought I was bad. I put you in a wheelchair. Shit, they gotta pray before I get with you. I don't think I want that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm scared.
This guy here.
She gotta be scared.
How you been, man? What's going on
Man,
with you,
let me tell you, I gotta admit, I've been good, I've been blessed, and I understand a lot of time the blessings from the lessons that I went through. But
Whew,
he got me
that's
up
good.
to understand what I've been through to change me into what he has for me.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, I will tell you, I constantly go through, and I play this bad boy like, and I'll tell anybody else, I play it like a game of cards.
That's right.
When I don't have no hands. See, y'all ain't no card players, okay? Because if y'all spade players, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you can't dictate all the time how your hand gonna be. But it's a lot of people that don't get no space, and they're ready to throw it in.
Right.
Knowing you gotta have no face cards, but they'll throw it in. My whole thing is in life, you gonna have a whole lot of times you ain't gonna have anything.
That's
But
right.
understand you still got a partner.
You gotta keep fighting.
And that right there is understand who you playing with, and that's where you got to come
that's
up
right.
and understand even when ain't nobody there, God got you.
Yes, that's
So
right.
keep on playing, and you will find out whatever you learn to play with nothing, when you get something, you play with the same intensity.
Yeah.
And then you will gain knowledge, and you will understand the blessings and the lessons. But no, all you want is somebody to bless you.
Listen, I
Right.
really
You don't wanna
love
work.
where you're going. We got to introduce ourselves,
Yeah.
but the blessings, he said, are coming from the lessons.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true.
That means really ain't nothing got to change before you can count some more blessings.
That's right.
All you got to do is look at it a little different way
Change it
and
up.
get a little more out of it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's right.
Listen, this is Bar Talk with Jay. My
Yes,
name
yes.
is Craftmatic. This is my boy Smooth Jay. We have Queen Anonymous in the
Yes,
house.
yes.
Welcome, Miss Queen.
Yeah, man.
And we want to thank you folks for being here with us tonight. Again, just our opportunity to be leaders here in the community. And, you know, we're going to cover this subject. It's going to be a very interesting subject. Let me share it with you tonight. It goes like
Okay.
this. And I'm going to switch it up here just a little bit to get a little more flavor out of it. But
Okay.
Let's go.
people and their fetishes.
Let's go.
People and their feelings.
Mm.
Let's go.
People and their fetishes. People and their feelings. Now, they might cross each other, but they might end up being two different things altogether. I got a feeling we're gonna make some magic out of it.
That's
and,
what I think.
Yeah, and we want you folks to participate from your own seat. Figure out, what makes sense for you, what is right. How do our stories and opinions make a difference? It's about growing. That's all it's about. Take the conversation, grow
Right.
from it, and try to put some more bricks in your armor. Is what it's really all about. So we of course always start the show off with a prayer.
Okay, give it to him.
And tonight we're going to be talking about health and healing.
Okay.
Health and healing, right? So let's just hand it over to the Lord.
Give it to him.
Heavenly Father, we thank you today for just being God.
Mm.
We thank you for being in our lives. We thank you for guiding us. We thank you for your strength and your patience and your peace and your love and all the good that you revealed into our lives. We're asking Heavenly Father for a spirit of health and healing.
Mm.
Most people think about their body when they think about health and healing, but I'm talking about all areas of our lives, Heavenly Father. We would ask that you would place the spirit of healing in us to heal our bodies and to heal our minds, to heal our finances, to heal our pains and our hurts and our troubles, to heal our past. We're asking, Father, for healing in a way that just frees us from trouble, frees us from sickness, frees us from stress, frees us from doubts and worries. I'm talking about a healing, Father, that is permanent. Not just a temporary prayer for the night and a healing for the morning, but something that will last eternally. Something that will change us, it will grow us, that will help us, it will inspire us, it will teach us, it will guide us. Something that will strengthen us and beautify our entire experience. I'm talking about a magnificent healing, a healing beyond human understanding, Father. Reveal your power and your measure right here. Be with us, Lord, tonight on this show to do your good and perfect work. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
It's gonna be one of them days. Okay.
Bro, I don't remember getting, it's a different kind of day for me in terms of my health, but I don't remember getting emotional about a health prayer. And I got emotional right then, man.
Okay. I think that's when he did. He took over. He let you know how you touch him.
Yeah.
So he touched you.
Yeah, and he did.
And that's how you touch others.
There you go.
That's how we work.
There you go.
They don't know nothing about that.
They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you gotta listen and you will feel it, but you ain't listening.
Yeah.
You just trying to find a way to make Jay laugh.
Yeah. Sometimes when you go into prayer, I think it's important to always ask for something beyond your reach. Ask for something supernatural. Ask for something extreme. Ask for something big. Ask for something so that when you receive that blessing, you will automatically know it wasn't you.
There you go.
It was the hand of the Heavenly Father.
Say
It had to be something bigger than you. It had to be something more than you.
Right.
You couldn't have created this. Only God could have created this. Ask for those kinds of blessings in your life. And that's where you're going to see, change and resurrection and redemption and happiness and peace. But you're going to have to ask the Lord sometimes for a radical shift in your spirit. And, tonight we did that, but I'm encouraging you folks to do it on a regular basis, right? God knows already what you need, but when you ask for things beyond your ability to get it, you're really saying, God, I need you. I need you. I need you more than anything. Right? And that's the main message. You can put 100,000 different things on this line of what to ask for. But when you go beyond asking for things and stuff and you ask for him, I need you, Father.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate request. It's the ultimate request. So, I'm filled with the Spirit today, as you can see.
I like that. I like where you at.
Yeah.
It's a calmness, and that's where I always like to be. I got to be in that peace, and that's where the good Lord gets me. You know, and you got to understand, you got to go to him because people don't take you to a peace. They take you to a hell if that's what you allow. And I don't want nobody to take me nowhere that he has for me.
Right.
But people want to guide you because they don't know, and I know what he has for me.
Right.
And I got to stay on his path and not your path. And that's why sometimes you got to let some people go. Because you can't cause hell in my life.
Yeah.
Okay? I caused enough, and I felt like I wanted to make a change. I'm not going to let you make me go back to what I was.
Yeah.
I can change. You can change when you understand what he's trying to do for you.
Right.
Everybody else want to just get along. I don't have to get along with you.
Man, and I'm going to tell you what's coming to my mind, Jay.
What you got?
I think about the walk of Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And he continued to tell us that he came to separate mother from daughter, and son from father, and brother from brother.
Preach it.
What does that mean? He came so that you can step away from those that might be close to you because they are different. They might hold you back. They don't understand your vision. They might, they might take you. They take you to a hell, but they don't mean to take you to hell. They're taking you to a hell because their vision and their path and their purpose is different from yours. And if you buy into theirs, you're not going to be on yours. So you got to say no to them. You got to push them away. You got to press the button to say, Lord, I know that I love this person, but I'm not going to allow the love of this person to get in the way of my path that you have for me.
Thank you.
That's what it ultimately comes down to. So, people will. I used to always say it in corporate America like this: people will put you in the red zone. The red zone is where there's increased stress and there's decreased success. And 75% of life is the red zone. So either people are going to put you in the red zone or you're going to find a way to keep yourself in the green zone.
Thank you.
The green zone is where I'm proactive and intentional. The green zone is where I'm in control of my emotions. The green zone is where I take action upon my goals and my dreams and without worrying about what's going to happen and if I'm going to fail and if I'm going to lose. It's about dedicating yourself to the purpose, the whole purpose, and nothing but the purpose.
That's it.
Oh man, I'll leave it at that.
Drop the mic, baby.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So we didn't prepare a quote for tonight.
No, man.
Anything on your mind, Jay? Anything going on?
Yeah, man, I got multiple things going on, but I would like to tell you, man, in a lot of things that I go through, and I try my best not to complain, and I always see how you always got a smile, and I can't always keep a smile, but I am happy. And I like to tell people that, happiness don't always got to be shown on the outside, but please understand it starts on the inside. And the reason why I'm happy and sometimes I smile without smiling on the out, I understand the end. I understand the journey. And I'm learning the lessons. Sometimes I smile on the inside and be like, man, it wasn't nothing like how it was. And now that I see it in a different way, I move in a different way. So now I'm seeing things, and more things is a blessing to me now because I'm understanding the lesson. So I really hope everybody gets to that calm place in their life where they can get to that peace and they can get to that happiness, because a lot of time materialistic things get you in position, out of position. And my whole thing is I don't need to be out of position, but I want you to realize you can get what you want when you understand what he has for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay within your path. But a lot of times people want things off their path. And it's eye candy. That's what that is. You see it on TV. You see it when you see a person walk into the room. Everything ain't for you.
It's not.
But you really want it, but everything is not for you. And truthfully, once you start having that conversation with the person, you just learn a lot real quick. And you might want it, and then you start listening to it, and you understand it's not for you. And a lot of times you just don't want to realize it, but if you really listen, then see again, you got that intent of want, you're not listening. You already got a purposeful mindset that's not hearing. My whole thing is just actually hearing. You be like, man, she look good, but she's crazy as hell. You get that conversation? Man, that conversation made no sense. But that's going to help you formulate instead of being prejudgmental. Man, she got to be this, that's all guessing.
Yeah.
My whole thing is she can be a blessing when you listen. She might just be that friend that you need, not that person that you desire. See what I'm saying?
Right.
You going from a lust to just a friend. Everybody ain't for you for everything.
That's true.
Understand what it is. Back away when it ain't. And I promise you, they will make you feel more appreciative. They'll be like, yo, you didn't even come after me like everybody else because I don't even see you like that. And I don't have to.
Right.
And they whole thing is, oh, well, what do you really see? Now they trying to figure you out. And it ain't no real game. It's about an understanding of where you at and where you want to be.
That's
Stay
right.
strong and stop being weak.
Right.
You know, falling for what you called yourself just lusting for compared to what you know. I know I need a strong person, but I go for anything to come across my plate. That doesn't sound strong to me.
Man.
That sounds weak to me.
Yeah,
A strong
it's a
person
form
will
of
understand and make better decisions. And like I said, since I've been taking this walk, I've been like, yo, let me pre-think this, or let me think twice, cut once. Sit back and realize what we're really doing and make sense out of it compared to just doing it.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what somebody told me a long time ago, Kraft. Don't run down. It didn't make no sense when I was young. I got energy. What you talking about? I got all this energy. I'm not going to just walk with your old ass and walk down and not get nothing. I can run after this one and I can get that one. Ain't my fault you slow. I'm quick. I get it. I got it. Now, I ran down. I tired myself out and I got a little less. I didn't understand there's more purpose when I walk down slow. I have a better understanding what I'm running after. I'm not just always running. Some things come after. Didn't understand that then. When they said that to me, it didn't click. Got older, it clicked. Now I can give it to you in a better way, and I just gave it to you in a way that I better understand it.
Yeah.
If you listen to me, it's a little different than when I first heard it. And that's what we need to be doing with the younger generation, finding new ways to reach them. And then making sure you understand your lesson, your dang on self, because I promise you, I see a whole lot of us just chasing. That's all I'm saying, player.
Yeah. There's a lot of chasing out
A
there.
lot of chasing. They ain't catching nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I like where you started, man. Happiness doesn't necessarily have to be shown, but it most certainly comes from the inside.
It definitely does
You know?
on the inside.
And, you know, if we could just teach that to all the people in the world, if we could just teach people how to reach their happy place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not hard to reach a happy place, but
No.
in order to reach a happy place, you really have to go within. You can't look at the world around you. The world around you is chaotic. The world around you is filled with anxiety and stress and
indeed.
fast-paced movement. You don't know what's going on, what's going to happen. You're trying to figure it out.
Yep.
So you got to turn away from all of that stuff and turn to the inside and find your happiness. I just today, you know, got a notice that one part of my project has advanced.
Okay.
And you know, I've worked so hard, and you know, I pressed the mark, and
Right.
a lot of early mornings and late nights and meetings and all kinds of stuff. And you know, in the midst of the hard work,
Uh-huh.
you finally get to see one of your action steps come to life,
Okay.
and it caused a smile on the inside. Right? I'm thinking to myself, like, man, this thing is coming together.
That's
I know
right.
I'm holding this big ball.
That's
I know
right.
it costs a lot of money. I know it's taking a long time. I know I got some
Yeah.
team members who are a little stressed and all, but you know what? It's coming together.
Right.
And I can just stand for a moment and smile. I'm not going to rest there, but I can stand for a moment and smile and say,
right.
I'm happy today because I can see my fruit coming to life. You know what I mean?
Now-
And so,
I'm proud of you for feeling that, and that achievement I felt before.
yeah, I know you have.
And
I know you
I
have.
promise you, feeling that is to me the understanding of that lesson.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of times when you want to give up on a dream because you don't see the success of it, and to you it seems like it's a failure because it's not where you want it to be. And I get that, but I promise you, keep going. It's like a bad hand, you know, but you playing it the best way you can, and you won't always get it. But I promise you, when you start seeing some of the growth, because I like to say, because you nurture, okay? And you don't see it grow out the ground right away, so you like, dang, it's a bad seeds, bad soil. You got all this negativity, and then all of a sudden it start popping out, and you start seeing the rewards.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that's where I'll tell them, I definitely feel them, and I really want people to keep
Definitely.
going, keep pushing, and I want it
Yeah.
to grow. We got a recession going on, and I don't want you to think about the recession. I want you to be a blessing.
There you go.
Give it and show it.
There you go.
That's it.
And we're going to go ahead and take our first break. And so you folks stay tuned. We're going to be right back with more Bar Talk with Jay
Right after this. All right. Welcome back to Bar Talk with Jay.
Welcome back.
Come back.
That's
That's right.
Welcome back.
And it's time to go in. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, man, we got to go in.
Ready?
But on that last segment, I gotta admit, you know, when they look at blessings, I don't know if everybody know exactly what we were saying, and I don't think no more we can break it down because it's gonna be up to you. But our whole thing is to give you some things so you can understand where we're coming from. That's what this show always been about. Pour it out. Because we're trying to make sense of your life. It's not just us pouring out our feelings for you. It is for you guys to pour out to each other so we can make a better relationship. I use the game of cards because you got to learn how to play with people. You might feel like you can do it all on your own. I'm just telling you. It can be so much more blessed when you understand the power of God. And that's a team. That's you and him. And he know how to work with others because he'll give you that gift. But that's up to you. And like I said, that's what Bar Talk is trying to do. Men fix some things. And again, my craft is to fix the mental. I talk the mess. He fixes it. It's kind of hard to believe. I talk it, he fixes it. Never thought that would be. But that's my man Craft. And I really appreciate all your hard work into the mental healing that people don't even know that's going to hit them, that are going to love what you do. And that's why I'm glad to be a partner. And a partner of you.
Thank
for
you.
what all you're
I
about.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. If they are going to come, it won't be long before I'm ready to see them.
All right, my brother.
So tonight, we're talking about people and their fetishes, people and their feelings.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need your help tonight. They're gonna need your help.
People and their feelings.
Yeah, man. People are in their feelings because they can't get their fetish. Right?
Yeah, I like how you just put that.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
No,
you know,
to me,
we think of fetish as, you know, kind of dark and dirty, but sometimes their fetish is, you know, trying to get something from you. Trying to hurt you. Trying to get over.
That's what a fetish could be, Doc.
It can.
Can I have
Oh my gosh.
Say what?
Can I have a mic?
Oh, you can get a mic, but you hold tight.
Yeah.
We want that younger version later. You trying to give it on the up front.
Nah,
you can't give it to him like
We
that.
don't give it in the mic. You don't say nothing when we get to put you on the mic. We're gonna see when we put you on the mic, we're gonna be ready for you to go.
Yeah, we gotta get ready for you.
Stand
You're
back,
not ready
man.
for me. Can we have a whole segment with me answer? Because at the end of the day, I want y'all to be able to handle the whole thing. And it's not a young call. It's just more so y'all give it direct. Because hey, this is direct. Hey, we got to move in the background. We can give it direct. I'm not going to lie, silk coat for nothing. Hey, Quinn Anonymous. You already know how I'm
We're
on.
about to do this.
Hey,
We
got to.
we gotta get back to it.
Shout out to the fans.
We gotta get back. We gotta get back.
All right.
All right.
So, people and their fetishes.
Yes.
What about that, Jay?
I'm gonna tell you all day long.
You got a fetish, but I got a whole outcome.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Man, I don't even want to talk no more.
This is what happens
I
when
got
you
to told
get
the
your
country.
son, you
But
go
at the end of the day, what about you?
Calm down. So, one of the things I can tell you all day is when it comes to that, and he got in his feelings, so it's okay. It's this typical when somebody don't get their way, it's easy for them to get in their feelings instead of looking back at the bigger picture. And I like to say, even myself, I get emotional and I get in my feelings when I can't get my way, and I'm asking you to do some things and you're not. And I try to get my feelings, but I get out. You know why? I need to get more direct into what the problem is. My feelings can get me in a state where I'm not addressing the issue. And I really feel like that is a problem in today's relationships because you should know, and that's what I hear a lot of times from people. He should know how I feel. See, you're in your feelings because it should be said. You shouldn't say he should automatically know.
You got to say it.
Yeah. You've been with me too long not to know how I feel.
You can't assume anything.
But you're making me assume just because I've been with you does not mean I automatically know what you're thinking, but you still state it. My whole thing is clarity works far. Let me give you one example. When I date you and I talk to you and you're not clear, it's kind of hard for me to understand you. But when we go to a restaurant, you clearly tell the waiter how you want your food and how you want your food prepared.
Right, your broad person.
How in the world is he going to get more information and details of what you want than me? But you want the relationship to work. It's hard for me to make something work with little to nothing.
You want this relationship to work, but goddamn it, I want this relationship to be Dutch. Bitch, I pay mine, you pay yours. I don't need to be the other word, but I know how I do it, and I'm straightforward. Just understand one thing that I try to tell you. ain't no need to perpetuate. At the end of the day, guess what? I do what I do, you do what you do. Man, if you can't pay nothing something for it, what the hell am I fuck with you for? Like, I'm not gonna mess with you, and I'm not gonna do nothing else. Y'all be playing on this show, and I love y'all. But man, at the end of the day, we have to eliminate. Wait, listen, we have to eliminate that BS. With guess what? We are here. We all willing to put forth, and guess what, man? Ain't gonna be no discrimination, nothing else, ain't no harm. Hey, listen. I do this shit, and I promise you, I don't even need the H word because, like, hey, go have diarrhea. Hold on, go have diarrhea. Hold on, go have diarrhea. But at the end of the day, is I want you to be able to handle the situation.
Right. Yeah, you're not getting it. We on the show right here, bro. Right. Relax.
Yeah,
relax, right?
But
let me tell you, you said something really profound.
Okay. No, you don't, because you don't understand me.
This is what he said.
Okay.
He says, sometimes you got to get rid of the BS.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes them feelings is the BS. Because the feelings, like Jay said, keep you from addressing the issue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, they do.
I mean, I see we all on the same page here. Sometimes the feelings, you know, I know in numerous situations, we've all been in a situation where somebody asked you for something, right? Or somebody needed something, right?
Right.
And you was like, well, you know, it's a little tight. You might couldn't do it. You might couldn't help them, whatever, right? And so all of a sudden they get in their feelings, right? And when they get in their feelings, you're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You asking me for something.
Thank you.
Right? But
they do it.
But you get in your feelings, and so now I was interested in where you broke down at and how much you might need, but your feelings just blew it.
Thank you.
Right? Your BS just spewed all over me, and you felt like entitlement. You felt like I was supposed to. You felt like you had it like that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, your feelings done got in the way of the real issue. The real issue was I was supposed to be helping you with X, Y, and Z, but now you done showed your ass. I can't. I don't even want to help you no more.
Can't blame you. You know why? When you get in your feelings, it become more of an argument, and it's not a debate. I like debates. Debates is giving you facts, and then you give me facts back. You get in your feelings, you get into a high pitch, and you get into an argument because you're arguing over your feelings, not the facts. Rob, take that out there.
Nah.
So again, one of the things I could tell you all day and every day, watch your feelings, because your feelings can lead you into a place other than your facts would. And I really want more people to get into a factual situation.
Factual is
we gotta
better.
go to a break, y'all.
I would prefer factual.
You would? You would?
Yeah. I don't. Somebody, they need to just tell me what time it is, whether it's good or bad or inside the middle.
See,
I need to know.
But people are also very concerned about how you respond to those facts.
There you go.
And so, if they don't think, believe me, here's what's really important. If they don't think that you can handle the truth,
right,
they're probably not.
Think that?
They're not. Why? Because you're so emotional.
Some people are not emotional.
Sometimes people like you had situations that happen, and you can see how people respond.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you learned a lot. That's who they are. If you come at them with X, Y, and Z, they're going to respond like this. And so if they're assuming that you're not going to be able to handle it, you're going to respond the same way.
So what they do? They just hide it?
They lie to you. That's what's happening in the world. Right?
Man,
they don't tell you that. You say you want the facts, but you're not going to get the facts if they don't think you can handle the facts. Ask any child. The child is never going to tell his parents if they think the parents are going to blow up and go off, right? If they think that they can talk to their parents, they'll kind of open up. They'll kind of get to the point, right? So again, that go them feelings.
And that's exactly
that go them feelings.
And that's what we want to control and we want to watch, because a lot of people don't even know they're in their feelings. Now that's another part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because when you get in your feelings, it's just your facts is my feelings. We get that, but I'm not looking for your feelings. I'm looking for you to tell me the facts. I stick to what I'm talking about, not of just what you want to discuss because you're into them. And that's what the younger and older. I mean, I can't just give it to the younger people and say that's what they just deal with. Older people do too.
Yeah,
but we have to get away from
all
it
sides,
to
every
stay to a
age.
debate. Get back to a debate. And I
Debate
promise
is nice. I like debate more.
it is bringing more intelligence to what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like to argue with a person in front of me over
terrible.
things that doesn't make sense to me, or we are trying to communicate and you're giving me more emotional.
Right.
I need facts based.
Yeah.
You know, where are you getting it from? I need your receipts, okay? Because I need to make sure this makes sense and they need to add up.
And listen, when you ask for receipts, that hurts people's feelings.
Yes.
No, that puts them in their feelings. Guarantee you, if they don't have them. Remember,
But have them or not, and still be like, oh, you don't trust me, right? And that's what people happen. That's what happens with people.
Yeah, it's
You don't
true.
trust me, right? Listen, I remember the situation with my ex-wife, you know, it was early in our marriage, and I came home one day, and she said, "How much money you spend?" I said, "Oh, I spent $20." She was like, "Okay." The next day I came in, she said, "Well, how much money you spend?" I said, "I spent about $20." She was like, "Look, what a receipt." And the reason she asked for that because I didn't spend $20, I spent $21. And so now she doesn't trust my information. She wants facts. She wants the receipt, right? Because she's managing the books, and if the books come down to being $5 overdrawn, it's because I didn't tell her the truth. So now she's thinking. So now she's thinking I need to go fact based, right? Listen, it would work the same way. If you own a company and you ask an employee to go get right, it's the same thing. So here's the point. The point is that if the facts aren't accurate, then you cannot trust them anymore.
Right, exactly.
Right? And see, people want to get their feelings in that, and ain't no feelings in that.
Right?
That's
exactly right.
The numbers speak the truth.
Yeah, the reality is you said you did this, you didn't do this, so now next time I gotta check you even more.
Right.
Now you might get upset about it. You might get some anxiety or stress. You might get mad with me. You know, start showing attitude.
Right.
But the reality is, I'm gonna check the facts now.
Yeah, now
That's what you gotta do.
Right?
You got
so you gotta come, you might as well come on out your feelings and let's go ahead and get to the bottom of this thing, because the sooner we get to the bottom of it, the sooner it's done. Right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you know, feelings is one of those things. Feelings aren't right or wrong. I always said this before. Feelings aren't right or wrong. They're just feelings. Right? And they can be based on the good side, the bad side, the right side, the wrong side, the upside, the downside, right? And I think typically we will pay attention to people's emotion when we care. Right? And so if you got an employee who keeps missing the mark, at a certain point you stop caring. And at a certain point you stop caring about their feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I got to get this job done. You prove it over and over and over that you will not follow through. I cannot hold you accountable. I always got to come back and look at your work because there's something wrong. And yet you get in your feelings, but it's just now it's the fact that I can't trust you.
Correct.
It's the fact that I can't trust your work, and you might get emotional about it, but you know, hey, what can I do? I can't do anything but continue to do what I can do. And see, what's real important when somebody makes a mistake or they tell a lie or error, when it's time to really address the issue, you're looking for the fundamental truth. You're not looking for a half lie, a telltale.
You're definitely
right. And so, how those people come with the facts is going to determine how you take them and how you treat them.
Exactly, that's true. That's so true. Yeah.
So it's one of those situations where we really have to when we get our emotions involved, it's important that we have a stance that doesn't allow us to operate in BS. Right?
Yeah.
You care about this employee, but you're not going to let them take the business down. Nope. You care about this man or this woman in your life, but you're not going to let them empty the bank account.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they have a bad habit, right? You love this person to death, but you like a clean home. And I don't care. I don't care that you get mad because I tell you got to pick up your stuff or you got to right?
You're throwing knives.
Yeah.
Dirty people, you're throwing knives.
Almost definitely.
But see, these things start at an early age in life, right? think about, we were all kids, you know, we were all 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, whatever, and mama says, come and clean up your room.
Please,
Uh-huh.
yes, God.
And you didn't want to clean up your room.
I sure did.
And so mama didn't really give a damn about whether you cleaned up whether you wanted to clean up your room or not.
No, that is true.
Right?
Yeah, if I wanted to or not, she
didn't care.
Let me not did it.
Nobody care if you don't want to clean up your room. You gotta clean that thing up.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be even worse. That time, boo? Okay. So listen, it's time for us to go to break.
Yeah.
I want you folks to stay tuned. We're gonna be right back with more Bar Talk with Jay.
Right
Right
after this.
All right. Welcome back with Bar Talk with Jay.
Welcome back, folks.
Man, we got the
Welcome
perfect
back.
title on this one. In your
Okay.
feelings, what you saying,
Mm-mm.
your fetishes. There's a whole lot of different things. Y'all ain't even see what my cameraman just did. Yeah, he's slick. But I'll tell you, controlling the situation is keeping people under control. And that's not always an easy thing to do. And a lot of times when somebody come at you in their feelings, you have to sometimes push away from their feelings and stay factual based. It's not easy to do. What would you say, Kraft? I mean, because again, you're a person that helps the mental healing. And a lot of times people come at you aggressively in their feelings. And then you got to find a way to calm them. And it's not always easy.
Well, you know what? Just being in sales,
Mm-hmm.
this is every day, right?
Right.
You know, a customer will come in and a customer will, and anybody who's ever tried to buy a car, you know how you are. You come in the dealership.
I feel another knife.
Yeah. But this is good though, because
What's
what
that?
people will do is they'll come in with the game face on.
Right.
The game face is you're not gonna take advantage of me. You're not gonna lie to me. I'm gonna get my due diligence done. I'm gonna ask my questions. You're not just gonna take me through your little process, you salesman. The customer's protecting themselves from a salesperson,
Really?
right? You have to, because there are a lot of people. I'll probably say 60-70% of the people
Okay.
coming to buy cars,
Mhm.
they get pulled into this process and they start to think they have no options and all this other stuff,
Right.
and they don't
That's
fight
true.
back and they don't say no and etc. So they get taken, right?
Okay.
And so, but what happens is we got some customers who, when they come in with that game face on, they're experienced buyers. They say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna test drive this car, and this car,
Right.
and I need you to have that first one pulled up for me right here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get a drink of water, and I'll be right back. And I'm like, well, okay. And here's what to do. There's been some people who try that scenario and they take off. I'll be right back. And what do? I just sit down and wait for them to come back. They go, I thought I told you to get in the car. Wait, first of all, you don't tell me nothing. Think about that, right?
Yeah.
You got to take back control.
Right, you got to take back control. And I say, secondly, is I don't check out cars for nobody. I check out cars for my customers. Can I please have your name and phone number?
Okay.
I start taking control, right?
Mhm.
And what I'm doing is I'm really getting control because I'm
Wow.
meeting them where they are.
Yes,
That's very important.
Wow.
If you come into somebody and they're irate, they're upset, the pace is high, they're
Right.
mad, they're angry, you're not going to get their attention down here. Oh, just calm down. Just calm down. No, you calm down. They're going to go the opposite direction. But if you meet them where they are, they perhaps will see how ridiculous they are, or don't want it to go to that level, and they'll start to bring their temperament
Bring
down.
it down.
Right?
Right.
And so it's important that we see the emotion that's coming at us.
Right, that's true.
And not only do we see the emotion that's coming at us, but that we understand the emotion that's coming at us.
Understanding.
Think about a couple who are having one of their typical arguments,
Okay.
right? That both people are on the defense in a lot of cases,
Yes.
Right.
right? Both people are sitting back like you better not say this, and I hope you don't say that. And they're
Right.
listening intently. But if either person would just take a half a step back and say, let me dissect the feelings of this person who's talking to me. I'm not going to deal with the things and stuff right now. I'm just going to see how they're feeling. And what I see is that they're upset. I should care about that.
Yes, that's
That
for sure.
they're hurt. I can see that they don't understand.
Mhm.
I can see that they're full of fear. They got some
Yes.
doubts. I can see that they're hurting.
Right.
Right?
Mhm.
I'm going to have a different argument with somebody or a different disagreement with somebody who I can see their feelings
Right. That's
if
true.
I care about them.
Yeah, if you care about that.
Yeah, and caring about them may not be that I don't care about their person, but I realize that this person wants what they want so bad that they'd be willing to take advantage of me, or they'd be willing to step over the line or break the rules or whatever the case may be to get it. And so now I got to be a little less concerned about feelings. And that's what happens oftentimes, I think, in marriages and in relationships, is people start arguing and they're not paying attention at all to the feeling, but they're getting their feelings hurt by what people are saying.
Yes.
And so they're getting more, and the argument is causing them to do this.
Right.
And doing that is based on not the facts. Doing this is just based on how they're feeling. I feel like you don't understand me. I feel like you don't care about me. I feel like you don't want to listen to me. I feel like you don't want to change. I feel like you don't think about my side. You don't care about what I got to go through. And next thing you know, these two people, and what's pushing the two islands apart is a lack of emotional intelligence.
I agree with that.
A lack of, I don't understand you, you don't understand me, you don't want, you don't care, you don't like.
True,
and all
true.
of those
Yeah.
feelings may be based on BS.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because this person is trying to get to the bottom. This person is trying to get to the answer. This person is trying to get some reality out of you. Or they're trying to get some
Definitely.
understanding.
I want to throw a spin in this.
Go ahead, Jay.
Let's talk about the fetish.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's talk about the things that they want to do. They kind of, in more of the sexual realm. They got a desire for the threesome. They got a desire to suck on toes. They got a desire to do some things. And again, is that more offensive? Is these fetishes something you can go with, or are you gonna get in your feelings? Because again, they can be a bit much. We talking about somebody that seemed like they was calm, cool, collected, and you find out it's a whole lot more to them than what you knew.
Well, listen. I guess the best way for me to address that is that if you got to think about this, let's just cover this in a general way. If somebody's interested in doing something kind of extreme,
right,
in the bedroom, right,
a lot extreme.
Maybe it's not extreme, but it's extreme because it's so different from you.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
But if they want to do that, if they have a desire to do that, you got to know it's not a fact.
Correct.
Their desire to do it is a feeling. Their desire to do it is a quest to have a feeling satisfied.
Yes.
I want to see you
God,
in pain. I want to see you tied up. I want to feel
Hold on.
powerful
Hold on.
because I...
Tied up.
That's a
You do
scary
real
crap,
good.
man.
I was right there with you.
Tiny.
Now listen,
Tie
so the first thing I think about with fetishes is tying up. Like they
that's
go
part of
synonymous.
it.
They go synonymous.
You got a lot
However,
more than fetishes.
but the point I'm trying to make here is that if your man is longing for a threesome, and you know you're not interested in a threesome, he's really got an emotional thing going on here,
Right.
Because the event itself may be good, but it's not going to be the satisfaction that he gets. The satisfaction he gets is that he had it. It's not going to be about how good it is in the moment. It's going to be about how good it was, and now I got a story to tell. It's going to be, and it could be just the power feeling of having two women. Might be his issue, but it's emotional.
Right.
It's not based on fact. It's based on how he wants to feel. That's what we have to keep in mind.
Yes.
People are seeking extreme things because of how they want to feel. I can imagine anybody who voluntarily jumps out of an airplane, they want the rush of the experience.
Correct.
Right?
Okay.
And here's the thing.
I don't understand.
If they want that rush, you're gonna have to find a way to help them get that rush.
Oh
What
yeah.
about some people talk about toes. Where the rush is on the toes.
Listen, you and I don't understand
Right.
it, but there are some men who just, that's their thing, right? And well, you know, we don't know if they sat at their mama's feet looking at her toes too long, you know what I'm saying, when they was a kid. You know, something happened, you know, toes don't just come in your mind.
Man, they got people that pay you for pictures of your feet. It's bigger than what we know. I can't say, but fetishes are fetishes. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When somebody bring me a fetish, I gotta admit, I really get excited.
You get excited?
I get excited. Let me tell you why. They want to do something to me. I don't know what might have happened with them, but they see something special within me. Perhaps. Because a lot of times they don't always want to do it with everybody. Yeah. I'm telling you, some people got to get comfortable with you before they really show you their real wild side. Yeah. And I'm the person that's gonna tell you game on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I meet you. I'm that kind of person. I compete. So when you tell me something, I'm just telling you, don't let this show fool you. Yeah. I done told your ass be in a wheelchair, a walker, and then you come over here and think I'm playing. I'm just trying to tell you, I don't do everything that I say, but I promise you, I'm a man that don't quit. So when you come with your game face. Don't come with that weak face thinking I didn't know you was really going to do what you... Because again, I like to quiet.
Oh my God.
They hear me and then they be like, are you really about what you say? And then they find out. I'm just trying to tell you. Because again, I like a person that's intense. I like a person that has drive. You can't come weak to be with me. It's not a thing that I can really stand, but I promise you, when you come strong and you be strong, or you get my attention. I like attention, and I like to be understood. But again, everybody ain't for me. So this ain't for everybody. And again, don't inbox me because I said something that's real sexy to you. Listen, this ain't a game you want to play. Because I'm telling you, Grady is getting on my back. I got to start getting somebody to start signing NBAs and everything. They need to. There's much stuff that they starting to cure. You know what I'm saying? Because you need some mental cure. But that's why I brought craft, because everybody ain't ready for this. But for the ones that think that they are, don't do it. I'm going to tell you right now, this pushback. I'm just telling you, because this is more than what you want. I got more things going on, and you be like, how can you make time? It's easy to break your back, so don't come this way. That's all I got to say.
Okay. I think all of that. One of the assessments I made as you was talking was.
What's that?
Attention.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Some people need lots of attention. We might not call it a fetish.
No.
However, it ain't far from the category, right? And so, attention is an emotion. I need to get attention, right? And so maybe it ain't about the handcuffs, maybe it ain't about the bead, maybe it ain't about the mirrors, maybe it ain't all of that stuff. It's about the attention. But a point in case, regardless of what the fetish is, if they have an emotional need, you need to take care of it. If you're best needs. Yeah, emotional need. But listen, attention is an emotional need.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And so maybe they like to do wild things because they really never gotten much attention in their life. And so the attention that they play and operate in happens to be this fetish.
And I got a problem meeting it, man.
This extreme thing.
Yeah.
But I just gotta believe that one extreme thing will lead to another extreme thing, which will lead to another extreme thing.
And I'm right there.
And my gosh, it goes on and on.
Yeah, and so after a while, you wanting things to capture this edgy feeling that you're trying to catch.
Right.
But I ain't trying to be the victim on your program.
Edgy feeling.
I'm not trying to be the victim, but I might end up making you a victim.
People who, people who like S&M, they like whips.
What?
Like the beat, paddle, spank, all that stuff, right? People that's real and
they like pain.
Yes, people like that.
They like pain. Listen,
they like pain.
And pain is kind of an emotional thing.
It is.
Right?
Emotionally.
and are they wanting emotional pain? Are they wanting this emotional pain because they feel like they're bad people? Because they feel like they done something wrong? It's gotta be something. So the need for you satisfy that need for attention, you satisfy that need for a fetish, they're gonna ask you for something else. They're gonna continue to ask you for something else and something else. And so after a while, it's really
it's true what you're saying, because I met a girl in college that a guys would pay her to beat them.
Would pay her to beat them.
Man, I'm talking about big money. I'm talking about $500 just for an hour, just to beat them with. She beat them. Yeah, I mean, like they want to get beaten, like really beaten. She was a Vietnamese girl, and I'm like, what? People pay you to beat them?
Yeah.
Man.
And so that can get out of hand.
Yeah, because I don't
And so
crazy.
I think that's one of those interpersonal emotional needs that there's some people have, and I think right out of the gate, if they're if it starts to be extreme, it's not going down. It's not going to go down at any point in time. So you really got a person who's really kind of emotionally maybe sick.
Can be.
Yeah, they got
Right?
to be.
Because
like,
think about that.
state
If
of
you
mind,
go and have one of those crazy nights,
Right.
and they want to have the same crazy night the next night, you be like, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to do the most.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
You're doing the most.
But what it ultimately implies is that there's an emotional dysfunction going on.
Yes, it's got to
Can
be.
be.
That's most
There's
definitely. I agree.
Yeah, there's something that they need that really even physical pain is not going to satisfy.
Yeah,
Right.
something.
And that's when you grab the lamp, pull the cord out, stick it in the thing on, and shock them. Something wrong with them. Just saying, they need electrical hip. So my whole thing's in balance. But again,
Yeah.
I like somebody to challenge me, but to understand me.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I can tell you is sex is still based on somewhat emotions. And a lot of times I meet people and they don't understand what I say is because I sit down and I try to understand you a little bit. For sex is an emotional thing, let alone a physical thing. So if I at least know you, I can understand how to work with you, and then we can make things happen, and that makes sex meaningful. A lot of times we just do it and it's an act. And an nympho will tell you because they gotta have it, but it's great when you can get a nympho to understand you. And they would not be wanting to do it with everyone, but they understand you enough that they would just want to be with you. It's up to you to invest the time in whoever you want to deal with. My whole thing is, I can't teach you all the game, and I ain't giving you all the nuggets. Why? But you can go out and ruin relationships. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to enhance you to be the best person for whoever you with.
Okay.
To teach you how to be with everybody, I don't really want to care to do that. Why? Because I don't care to be with everybody. But whoever I'm with, I want to know. And I want to know in a way that I can mesmerize and get her to a position where we can make things lovely. Okay? But I start with care. Everybody else start with love. I don't care to hear I love you, and then if you take that somewhere else, I'll kill you. Because some people take it to the extreme. My whole thing is get back to care, because I ain't never heard nobody say I care for you and I want to hurt you. But I heard somebody say I love you, and if you ever do something, I'll kill you. I don't like that. That's you riding the fence of danger. I don't like danger. I like concern and I like care, and I want us to be loving together, caring. But I don't care for that hatred and that excessiveness and the impulsive love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That right there can be very dangerous. And I really say that's what you can bring out of a person when you and tap into the inner emotions.
Yeah. And
so let's not play with people.
Yeah.
Because that's why women just don't go crazy over a man. A man taps into crazy. Everybody got a little bit of crazy in them.
Yeah, that's what for
Watch
sure.
what we do. And I'm telling you, you might get hurt playing around when you could have been more upfront.
Yeah, and I think that's a great way to kind of close out our show. We got just 1 to 2 minutes here. People and their feelings. Mm-hmm. Don't play with people.
Don't do it, please. I don't like that.
If you operate at all out of love, then you're not interested in hurting anybody.
That's true.
And I love what Jay said. That means that you're going to see through the eyes of care.
Yes, right.
And whether they're right or wrong, you can still care for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Whether they did something really good or really bad, you
Right.
can still care for
You
them.
can do it.
Right?
That's true.
And so it's just important that we become aware that everybody is operating out of feelings.
Yes,
right?
Sure, yeah.
The greatest human need is to be loved and understood, and that means felt, by other people.
Right.
And so let's not take that for granted. People's emotions are important, and they are people's emotional side is the backbone of who they are.
Right.
They'll operate on the surface at another level, but they can hate you for many years.
Correct.
Or they could love you to death and you never even know it.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
So there's always an undercurrent of emotion happening, and I just want us to become more aware of it so that we can care for people who are in front of us.
I agree.
And care for the people in this world. And I think that's a mouth said on the show. Shall we?
Man, when I tell you one of the things, not just one of the things I always want to do is break us all the way down to understand the mental healing. That's what Crap just gave you.
Yeah.
We get into a state where we don't always understand, and I want us to calm down. Because again, I had a person approach me in business, and we were sitting down, we was talking, and they got irate. And they stood up, and they stood over me. And one of the things I can tell you, I'm a very calm person, but this ain't what you want. So when you stand up over me, I will stand up with you. Because I meet aggression with aggression, because again, I calm it down or I shut it down.
Right.
It's up to you. But one thing you're not going to do is put me in a spot where I cannot do, and I see my way out of where I do. So what I'm telling you is always be prepared for the unprepared. Because when they do this, they might be intimidating, and I meet intimidation. And it's not about aggression or it's not about violence. It is about me letting you know something's going to stop when I stop it.
Exactly.
And you got to understand.
Yes,
I
right.
didn't start it, but I can stop it, and I try my best to control it. I'm a coach in this world. I try to coach up. I don't try to put down, but you're not going to put me down because you feel like you can be an aggressor.
Yeah.
My whole thing is sometimes you got to watch what be going on, be alert, and then be understanding. And it takes somebody like my man next to me, Minecraft, to keep you stimulated and mental.
Right.
And get you out your feelings, because in the feelings you would just want to react. My stand up is not to just attack. It is not to put me in a vulnerable state. You're not gonna be standing over me where I feel a fear.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna.
But when I stand up,
in the world,
it don't make me feel like I can just take you. My whole thing is don't put me at a disadvantage, and then we're gonna finish this intelligently if I can. The rest is on me, and that's what relationships need. We need to be more understanding. And it takes mental understanding of yourself and others to get there. And I guess what? I need help too. And that's why I need Craft. And I like to pour out to you, to the world. Please understand what we're trying to do is help everybody, not destroy.
There you go. And this has been Bar Talk with Jay. My name is Craftmatic. This is my boy Smooth Jay.
Building.
We got Queen Anonymous in the house.
Yes.
And we want to thank you folks for being here with us tonight. We're here every Thursday from 7 to 9, Facebook 7 to 8, Facebook Live on every major platform. Please like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends and family, and continue to come back and see us. With that, folks, we love you, we appreciate you, and
we are out.